What if the dreams you have tonight were shaped by beings older than time itself? Across ancient cultures, people believed that dreams were not just random thoughts, but messages, warnings, or even gifts from powerful entities who ruled the realm of sleep. These beings, woven into the fabric of mythology, held the keys to the mysterious world of dreams, guiding mortals through visions of the future, the past, and the unimaginable. In this video, we'll journey through the stories of 15 extraordinary mythological beings associated with dreams and sleep. From gods who bring peaceful slumber to creatures that devour nightmares, each figure carries a unique power and a fascinating tale that connects the waking world to the ethereal. So, are you ready to meet the ancient guardians of your dreams? Let's dive in. Now turning to the realm of Greek mythology, we encounter Hypnos, the god of sleep, a figure whose influence stretches far beyond the boundaries of dreams. Hypnos resides in a hidden cave, a place shrouded in eternal twilight, where poppies bloom in abundance and rivers of forgetfulness flow gently. This serene sanctuary is where he weaves his magic, bringing restful slumber to both mortals and gods alike. Hypnos is not alone in his domain. He shares a deep bond with his twin brother, Thanatos, the personification of death. Together, they represent the delicate balance between sleep and the eternal rest that follows. In Greek mythology, Hypnos was often invoked by those seeking peaceful sleep, or even by gods who needed to calm the restless. One of his most famous appearances is in the tale where he aids Hera, the queen of the gods, in putting Zeus, the king of the gods, into a deep sleep. This act allowed Hera to carry out her plans without Zeus's interference, showcasing Hypnos' power even over the mightiest of deities. His ability to bring tranquility or eternal rest made him a revered figure, one who held the key to the mysterious and essential realm of sleep. Now turning to the son of Hypnos, we meet Morpheus, the Greek god of dreams and the master shaper of visions that visit us in our sleep. Unlike his father, who governs the realm of sleep itself, Morpheus specializes in crafting the dreams that unfold within it. His name, derived from the Greek word for form or shape, perfectly captures his unique ability to take on any human appearance and appear in the dreams of mortals. This skill made him the ideal messenger for the gods, who often used him to deliver divine messages or warnings through the veil of dreams. Morpheus could weave intricate, lifelike scenarios, making his dreams indistinguishable from reality, a power that both fascinated and terrified those who experienced his creations. In ancient literature, Morpheus is prominently featured in Ovid's Metamorphoses, where he is described as one of the most skilled of the Oneiros, the dream spirits. Ovid paints him as a figure who could not only mimic human forms, but also bring to life the emotions and voices of those he impersonated, making his dreams deeply personal and impactful. This ability to shape dreams made him a figure of great importance, as dreams were often seen as omens or divine communications in ancient Greek culture. Morpheus's influence extends far beyond ancient mythology. In modern times, his name and legacy have been reimagined in popular culture, most notably in the iconic film, The Matrix. In this sci-fi masterpiece, the character Morpheus serves as a guide who helps the protagonist, Neo, navigate the blurred lines between reality and illusion, a fitting tribute to the ancient god's role as a shaper of dreams. This modern interpretation highlights how Morpheus's essence, as a figure who bridges the gap between the real and the imagined, continues to captivate audiences today. His legacy reminds us that dreams are not just fleeting visions but powerful tools of communication, inspiration, and transformation. Now turning to the collective dream spirits, we encounter the Oneiros, the children of Hypnos and the embodiment of dreams in Greek mythology. These ethereal beings, often depicted as winged figures emerging from the depths of the underworld, were tasked with delivering dreams to mortals as they slept. Each Oneiros had a specific role, with some bringing prophetic visions that foretold the future, while others delivered dreams that were deceptive or meaningless, meant to confuse or mislead. This duality reflects the ancient Greek belief that dreams could be both divine messages and illusions crafted by the gods. The Oneiros were closely tied to the river Lethe, the mythical stream of forgetfulness which flowed through the underworld. It was said that these dream spirits would emerge from the shadows near the river, carrying with them the power to shape the dreams of mortals. Some dreams, drawn from the waters of Lethe, would bring forgetfulness or obscure memories, while others, drawn from the realm of prophecy, would reveal truths hidden from the waking world. This connection to the underworld underscores the mysterious and otherworldly nature of dreams, as well as their ability to bridge the gap between life and death, reality and illusion. In Greek mythology, the Oneiros were not just passive messengers but active participants in the lives of mortals and gods alike. They were often invoked in rituals and prayers as people sought to influence the nature of their dreams, whether to receive guidance, avoid nightmares, or gain insight into the future. Their presence in myths and legends highlights the profound significance dreams held in ancient cultures, serving as a window into the divine and a reflection of the human soul. The Oneiros remind us that dreams, whether prophetic or deceptive, are a timeless part of the human experience, offering glimpses into the unknown and the unseen. Now turning to the realm of Japanese folklore, we encounter the Baku, a fascinating and benevolent creature known for its ability to devour nightmares. The Baku is often described as a chimera-like being, combining the body of a bear, the trunk of an elephant, and the eyes of a rhinoceros. This unique and somewhat surreal appearance reflects its role as a guardian of sleep, a creature that exists to protect people from the terrors of the night. In Japanese tradition, the Baku was believed to have the power to consume bad dreams, leaving the dreamer with a peaceful and restful sleep. To invoke its protection, people would place a Baku talisman under their pillow before going to bed. This practice was especially common among those who suffered from frequent nightmares or restless nights. By calling upon the Baku, they hoped to banish their fears and wake up refreshed, free from the lingering shadows of their dreams. The origins of the Baku are rooted in ancient Japanese mythology, where it was seen as a sacred and mystical being. Over time, the Baku became a symbol of comfort and reassurance, a creature that could shield people from the darker aspects of the dream world. Its presence in folklore highlights the universal human desire to find solace and safety, even in the vulnerable state of sleep. The Baku reminds us that, even in the face of our deepest fears, there is always a way to seek protection and peace. Now turning to the world of European folklore, we meet the Sandman, a mysterious figure who has captured the imagination of countless generations. The Sandman is said to sprinkle sand or dust into the eyes of children, bringing them the gift of sleep and dreams. This whimsical image has made him a beloved figure in bedtime stories, but his origins are far more complex and at times even unsettling. In early European tales, the Sandman was often portrayed as a more sinister character. Some stories depicted him as a figure who would steal the eyes of children who refused to sleep, replacing them with sand or stones. This darker interpretation reflected the fears and superstitions of the time, where sleep was sometimes seen as a vulnerable and dangerous state. However, over the centuries, the Sandman evolved into a gentler, more benevolent figure, becoming a symbol of comfort and the transition from wakefulness to dreams. The Sandman's influence extends beyond folklore into literature and popular culture. One of the most famous literary portrayals is in E.T.A. Hoffmann's 1816 short story, The Sandman, where the character takes on a more ominous role, blending fantasy with psychological horror. In contrast, modern interpretations, such as Neil Gaiman's The Sandman comic series, reimagine him as a powerful and enigmatic figure who rules over the realm of dreams. Gaiman's Sandman, also known as Dream or Morpheus, is a complex character who embodies both the creative and destructive aspects of the dream world. weaving together mythology, history, and fantasy in a way that has captivated readers worldwide. The Sandman's journey from a figure of fear to one of wonder and inspiration reflects our changing relationship with sleep and dreams. Whether as a bringer of peaceful slumber or a guardian of the dream realm, the Sandman continues to remind us of the magic and mystery that lies within the world of dreams. As we move forward, we'll explore another fascinating figure who bridges the gap between dreams and the divine, delving into the mythology of Mamu, the Mesopotamian goddess of dreams. Now turning to the ancient world of Mesopotamia, we encounter Mamu, a goddess whose presence bridges the realms of dreams and the divine. Mamu, often revered as a mediator between gods and mortals, played a crucial role in delivering messages through dreams. In Mesopotamian culture, dreams were not merely random images or thoughts, but were seen as powerful omens and direct communications from the gods. Mamu was the figure who facilitated these sacred exchanges, guiding mortals to interpret the divine will through their nightly visions. Mamu's connection to the underworld further underscores her importance in Mesopotamian mythology. She was believed to have access to the hidden realms of the dead, making her a key figure in rituals that sought to understand the mysteries of life, death, and the afterlife. Her role extended beyond mere dream interpretation. She was a guardian of the spiritual boundary between the living and the dead, ensuring that the messages from the divine were conveyed with clarity and purpose. In ancient Mesopotamian rituals, Mamu was often invoked to help individuals decipher the meaning of their dreams. These rituals were deeply rooted in the belief that dreams could reveal future events, warn of impending dangers, or offer guidance from the gods. People would seek her favor to gain insight into their lives, making her an essential figure in both personal and communal spiritual practices. Her influence was so profound that she became a symbol of hope and understanding, offering a way for mortals to connect with the divine in a world filled with uncertainty. As we explore Mamu's legacy, we see how her role as a dream goddess reflects the broader Mesopotamian worldview, where the boundaries between the physical and spiritual realms were fluid and interconnected. Her story reminds us of the timeless human desire to find meaning in the mysterious world of dreams, a theme that resonates across cultures and centuries. Moving forward, we'll delve into another fascinating figure who embodies the duality of winter and dreams, as we uncover the mythology of Chione, the Greek goddess of snow and dreams. Now turning to the frost-kissed landscapes of ancient Greece, we meet Chione, a goddess whose essence intertwines the serenity of snow with the ethereal realm of dreams. Though lesser known compared to other deities, Chione holds a unique place in Greek mythology as a figure who embodies the quiet beauty of winter and the tranquil mysteries of the dream world. Her name, meaning snow, reflects her connection to the cold, peaceful stillness of winter nights, a time when the world seems to pause and dreams take on a deeper significance. Chione's dual nature as a goddess of both snow and dreams reveals her role as a bringer of calm and introspection. She was believed to influence the dreams of mortals, filling them with visions as soft and serene as falling snowflakes. These dreams were often seen as a gift, offering clarity and peace during the long, dark nights of winter. In a world where dreams were thought to carry messages from the gods, Chione's touch was a gentle reminder of the divine presence in the quiet moments of life. Her connection to Boreas, the god of the north wind, further highlights her ties to the winter season. Boreas, known for his icy breath and fierce storms, was often seen as a counterpart to Chione's more tranquil influence. Together, they represented the duality of winter, its harshness and its beauty. While Boreas brought the cold winds and snowstorms, Chione softened the season with her serene presence, ensuring that even in the depths of winter, there was a sense of peace and wonder. Chione's mythology also reflects the ancient Greek understanding of the natural world and its cycles. Just as winter gives way to spring, her influence over dreams symbolized the transition from darkness to light, from rest to renewal. Her presence in the dream world was a reminder that even in the coldest, most barren times, there is always the potential for growth and transformation. As we explore Chione's story, we see how her gentle, snow-like dreams offered comfort and insight to those who sought her favor. Her legacy reminds us of the power of stillness and the importance of finding meaning in the quiet moments of life. Moving forward, we'll delve into the rich mythology of Tlazolteotl, the Aztec goddess of dreams and purification, whose complex nature reveals yet another fascinating perspective on the world of dreams. Now turning to the vibrant and intricate world of Aztec mythology, we encounter Tlazolteotl, a goddess whose domain spans dreams, purification, and fertility. Known as the Eater of Filth, Tlazolteotl held a unique and powerful role in Aztec culture, embodying both creation and destruction. Her name reflects her ability to absorb the sins and impurities of mortals, cleansing their souls and offering them a chance at renewal. This duality made her one of the most complex and revered figures in Aztec mythology. Tlazolteotl's connection to dreams was deeply tied to her role as a purifier. She was believed to visit people in their sleep, absorbing their moral failings and transforming them into spiritual lessons. These dreams were not just random visions, but were seen as divine interventions, guiding individuals towards self-reflection and moral clarity. Through her influence, dreams became a medium for personal growth and spiritual cleansing, offering a path to redemption for those burdened by guilt or wrongdoing. Her association with the moon further emphasized her connection to the cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Just as the moon waxes and wanes, Tlazolteotl's power ebbed and flowed, symbolizing the constant process of purification and renewal. She was often invoked in rituals aimed at cleansing the soul, particularly during times of personal or communal crisis. These rituals involved offerings and prayers, asking Tlazolteotl to absorb the sins of the individual and restore balance to their life. Tlazolteotl's dual nature as both a creator and destroyer highlights her role as a transformative force. While she could cleanse and heal, she also had the power to bring chaos and destruction, reminding her followers of the delicate balance between order and disorder. This complexity made her a figure of both reverence and fear, as her influence could bring either salvation or ruin depending on the circumstances. In Aztec society, Tlazolteotl's presence was a reminder of the importance of moral integrity and the need for spiritual purification. Her mythology reflects the Aztec understanding of the human condition, acknowledging the inevitability of sin while offering a path to redemption. As we explore her story, we see how Tlazolteotl's role in dreams and purification reveals the profound connection between the spiritual and the subconscious, offering a fascinating glimpse into the Aztec worldview. Moving forward, we'll delve into the surreal and fantastical realm of Phantasos, the Greek god of surreal dreams, whose ability to shape inanimate objects in dreams made him a source of inspiration for artists and poets alike. Now turning to the realm of Greek mythology, we meet Phantasos, one of the Oneiros, the collective spirits of dreams, and the children of Hypnos, the god of sleep. Unlike his siblings who delivered prophetic or deceptive dreams, Phantasos specialized in crafting surreal and fantastical dreams, filling the minds of mortals with visions of inanimate objects like rocks, water, and trees. His unique ability to shape these elements in dreams made him a source of endless fascination and inspiration, particularly for artists, poets, and creators who sought to tap into the boundless creativity of the subconscious mind. Phantasos's dreams were not just random or chaotic but carefully constructed landscapes that defied the laws of reality. Imagine a dream where rivers flow upward, trees whisper secrets, and stones come to life. These were the kinds of visions Phantasos could conjure. His work was a testament to the limitless possibilities of the imagination, offering dreamers a glimpse into worlds that existed beyond the constraints of the waking world. For those who experienced his dreams, the line between reality and fantasy blurred, opening doors to new ideas and perspectives. In Greek mythology, Phantassos was often invoked by those seeking creative inspiration. Poets would call upon him to infuse their verses with vivid imagery, while artists hoped his dreams would guide their hands in crafting masterpieces. His influence extended beyond the arts, as philosophers and thinkers also looked to his surreal visions for deeper insights into the nature of existence. Phantassos' dreams were not just entertainment, they were a gateway to understanding the mysteries of the human mind and the universe itself. Phantassos' role as a bringer of creative visions highlights the ancient Greeks' appreciation for the power of dreams as a source of inspiration and innovation. His mythology reminds us that the subconscious mind is a wellspring of creativity, capable of producing ideas and images that transcend the ordinary. As we explore his story, we see how Phantassos' surreal dreams continue to inspire us today, encouraging us to embrace the fantastical and the unknown in our own creative pursuits. With the next phase of the journey in sight, we'll now turn our attention to Bastet, the Egyptian goddess of protection and dreams, whose feline grace and divine power made her a guardian against nightmares and evil spirits. Now turning to the land of ancient Egypt, we encounter Bastet, the revered goddess of home, fertility, and protection, who also held a significant role in the realm of dreams. Known for her dual nature, Bastet was often depicted as a lioness in her earlier representations, symbolizing her fierce protective qualities. Over time, her image softened, and she became more commonly associated with the domestic cat, embodying grace, mystery, and a nurturing presence. This transformation reflected her evolving role as a guardian of households and a protector against evil spirits and nightmares. Bastet's connection to dreams was deeply rooted in her role as a defender of the vulnerable. Egyptians believed that she could ward off malevolent forces that sought to disturb the peace of sleep, ensuring that her followers experienced restful and undisturbed nights. Her presence was especially comforting to those plagued by nightmares, as she was thought to shield them from dark visions and bring about calming, restorative dreams. To honor her, many Egyptians kept small statues or amulets of Bastet in their homes, particularly near sleeping areas, as a way to invoke her protective powers. Beyond her role as a guardian, Bastet was also linked to the sun god Ra, her father, who was the ultimate source of light and life. This connection tied her to the cycles of day and night, further emphasizing her influence over the transition between wakefulness and sleep. In Egyptian mythology, dreams were often seen as messages from the divine, and Bastet played a part in interpreting these visions. Her association with Ra added a layer of spiritual significance to her role, as she was believed to help mortals understand the guidance and warnings conveyed through their dreams. Bastet's influence extended into the practices of dream interpretation, where priests and dreamers alike sought her wisdom to decode the symbols and messages that appeared in their sleep. Her calming presence and protective nature made her a trusted figure in navigating the mysterious world of dreams. Even today, Bastet's legacy endures as a symbol of safety, intuition, and the delicate balance between the seen and unseen world. As we continue our exploration, we'll delve into the darker side of dream mythology with the incubus and succubus, the nightmare spirits from medieval European folklore who brought terror to the sleeping world. Now turning to the shadowy corners of medieval European folklore, we encounter the incubus and succubus, male and female spirits infamous for haunting the dreams of their victims. These nightmarish beings were said to visit people in their sleep, often causing terrifying dreams, sleep paralysis, or even physical harm. The incubus, a male spirit, was believed to prey on women, while the succubus, its female counterpart, targeted men. Their presence was not just a source of fear, but also a way to explain mysterious illnesses, emotional distress, and unexplained phenomena during sleep. The origins of these spirits can be traced back to ancient Mesopotamian and Greek mythology, where similar entities were described as demons or supernatural beings that disrupted sleep and brought misfortune. In Mesopotamian lore, demons like Lilitu, a precursor to the succubus, were said to roam the night, preying on the vulnerable. Greek mythology also featured spirits that influenced dreams, often blending the lines between divine messengers and malevolent forces. These early depictions laid the groundwork for the incubus and succubus as we know them today. During the medieval period, Christian demonology adopted and expanded upon these figures, casting them as agents of temptation and sin. The incubus and succubus were portrayed as seductive demons who sought to corrupt the souls of their victims, often through sexual encounters in dreams. These encounters were believed to drain the life force of the sleeper, leaving them weakened or even ill. The Church used these stories to reinforce moral teachings, warning against the dangers of lust and spiritual corruption. In modern times, the incubus and succubus have become staples of horror stories and media, often depicted as sinister beings that exploit human fears and desires. From literature to films and video games, these nightmare spirits continue to captivate audiences with their eerie allure and unsettling powers. Their evolution from ancient myths to modern pop culture highlights humanity's enduring fascination with the darker aspects of dreams and the subconscious. As we move forward, we'll explore the enchanting world of Oberon, the fairy king of dreams, whose influence over the mystical realm offers a stark contrast to the terror brought by the incubus and succubus. Now turning to the enchanting world of European folklore, we meet Oberon, the fairy king of dreams, a figure whose influence over the mystical realm offers a striking contrast to the darker spirits we've just explored. Oberon, often depicted as a regal and powerful being, is deeply intertwined with the natural world and the realm of dreams. His presence in literature and mythology paints him as a figure who can shape the fates of mortals through the dreams he weaves, blending enchantment with a touch of mischief. One of Oberon's most famous appearances is in William Shakespeare's play A Midsummer Night's Dream, where he plays a central role in the whimsical and chaotic events that unfold. In the play, Oberon uses a magical flower to manipulate the dreams and desires of the characters, creating a series of misunderstandings and romantic entanglements. His actions highlight his ability to influence the subconscious, bringing both delightful and perplexing dreams to those under his spell. This portrayal of Oberon as a dream weaver underscores his connection to the mystical and the ethereal, making him a fascinating figure in the mythology of dreams. Beyond Shakespeare, Oberon's roots in European folklore reveal a deeper connection to the natural world. As the king of the fairies, he is often associated with forests, moonlight, and the hidden magic of the earth. This connection to nature enhances his role as a dream bringer, as dreams themselves are often seen as a bridge between the human world and the unseen forces of the universe. Oberon's dreams can be both enchanting and troubling, reflecting the dual nature of the fairy realm, beautiful yet unpredictable, alluring yet dangerous. Oberon's legacy continues to inspire modern interpretations of dreams and the supernatural. His ability to shape dreams and influence the subconscious has made him a symbol of the mysterious power of the night and the imagination. Whether as a benevolent guide or a mischievous trickster, Oberon remains a captivating figure in the mythology of dreams, reminding us of the magic that lies just beyond the edges of our waking world. As we move forward, we'll delve into the haunting figure of Lilith, a Mesopotamian and Jewish night demon whose presence in dreams brings a darker, more unsettling energy to the realm of sleep. Now turning to the darker corners of dream mythology, we encounter Lilith, a figure whose presence in the night brings both fear and fascination. Rooted in Mesopotamian and Jewish folklore, Lilith is often depicted as a night demon who preys on sleeping humans, particularly infants, and is associated with nightmares and sleep disturbances. Her origins trace back to ancient Mesopotamian myths, where she was believed to be a winged demoness who roamed the night, bringing terror to those who crossed her path. In Jewish tradition, Lilith is sometimes portrayed as the first wife of Adam, who refused to submit to him and fled the Garden of Eden, becoming a symbol of defiance and independence. Lilith's connection to dreams and sleep is deeply tied to her role as a bringer of nightmares. In folklore, she was said to visit people in their sleep, causing sleep paralysis, night terrors, and unsettling dreams. Her association with infants stems from the belief that she would target newborns, leading to the practice of placing protective amulets or charms near cribs to ward her off. This darker aspect of Lilith's mythology highlights her as a figure of fear, embodying the anxieties and vulnerabilities that come with the night. However, Lilith's story doesn't end in darkness. Over time, her image has evolved, and she has become a symbol of rebellion and empowerment in modern interpretations. In contemporary culture, Lilith is often reclaimed as a feminist icon, representing independence, strength, and resistance against patriarchal norms. This transformation from a feared demoness to a figure of empowerment reflects the complexity of her character and the enduring power of her myth. Lilith's dual nature, both as a bringer of nightmares and a symbol of defiance, makes her a compelling figure in the mythology of dreams. Her story reminds us that the night holds not only fear but also the potential for transformation and liberation. As we continue our journey through the realm of dream mythology, we'll explore Anubis, the Egyptian guide of dreams, who offers a different perspective on the mysteries of sleep and the afterlife. Now turning to the ancient sands of Egypt, we meet Anubis, the jackal-headed god of the afterlife, who also played a significant role in the realm of dreams. Known as the guardian of the dead, Anubis was believed to guide souls through the underworld, but his influence extended beyond the grave. In Egyptian mythology, dreams were often seen as messages from the divine, and Anubis was one of the key figures who helped the living interpret these sacred visions. Anubis's connection to dreams stems from his role as a protector and guide. He was thought to watch over the sleeping, ensuring their dreams were not just random images but meaningful communications from the gods or the spirits of the deceased. For the ancient Egyptians, dreams were a bridge between the living and the afterlife, and Anubis served as the mediator, helping people understand the messages sent to them in their sleep. This made him an essential figure in dream rituals, where priests and dream interpreters would invoke his guidance to decipher the meanings behind nocturnal visions. His iconic depiction as a jackal-headed deity further emphasizes his role as a guardian. The jackal, an animal often seen near burial sites, symbolized protection and vigilance, qualities that Anubis embodied. This imagery reinforced his association with both the dead and the dream world, as he was believed to safeguard the souls of the departed while also guiding the living through their dreamscapes. In burial practices, Anubis was invoked to ensure the deceased's safe passage to the afterlife, and his presence was thought to bring comfort to the living, knowing their loved ones were under his watchful care. Anubis's dual role as a guide of dreams and protector of the dead highlights the interconnectedness of life, death, and the subconscious in Egyptian belief. His mythology reminds us that dreams are not just fleeting thoughts but powerful connections to the divine and the eternal. As we continue our exploration of mythological beings tied to dreams and sleep, we'll uncover even more fascinating figures who bridge the gap between the waking world and the realm of the unseen. Now turning to the conclusion of our journey through the realm of dreams and sleep, we've explored 15 extraordinary mythological beings, each with their own unique powers and stories tied to the mysterious world of the subconscious. From Hypnos, the Greek god of sleep, to the Baku, the dream-eating creature of Japanese folklore, these figures remind us of the universal fascination humans have with the enigmatic nature of dreams. Across cultures, these beings have served as messengers, protectors, and even tormentors, shaping how ancient civilizations understood the boundary between the waking world and the realm of dreams. The diversity of these mythological figures highlights the rich tapestry of human imagination. Whether it's Morpheus, the shaper of dreams, or Tlazolteotl, the Aztec goddess of purification and dreams. Each being reflects the values, fears, and hopes of the cultures that created them. These ancient stories continue to resonate today, influencing how we interpret dreams and the subconscious in modern psychology, literature, and even popular culture. The Sandman, for instance, has evolved from a sinister figure in European folklore to a beloved character in Neil Gaiman's graphic novels, showing how these myths adapt and endure over time. As we reflect on these 15 beings, it's clear that dreams have always been more than just random thoughts during sleep. They are windows into the divine, the subconscious, and the unknown. These mythological figures remind us that dreams are a universal experience, connecting us to something greater than ourselves. So, as we close this exploration, here's a question for you. Which of these dream beings would you want to visit you in your sleep? Would it be the comforting presence of Anubis guiding you through your dreams, or perhaps the creative visions of Phantosos filling your nights with surreal wonders? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of mythology. Until next time, sweet dreams.